This week's videos are sponsored by ACORNS, the money app that makes it simple and cheap to make small yet significant investments. Reject Nation. Is that how they sound? How do they sound?
Raggy?
Is that how they sound? I don't know. I don't know Scooby-Doo. The one thing I saw was that terrible CGI animated superhero one that came out a couple years ago that they dumped on VOD.
Really?
So you don't even remember it.
I don't even know about that one.
It was the last Scooby-Doo movie, and it was the only thing I had seen of Scooby-Doo. And apparently it's not a great representation of what Scooby-Doo is.
Interesting.
And of course I've picked up on some cultural references, and there's an episode of Supernatural where they go into the Scooby-Doo world.
Okay, I was wondering if you'd seen that one. I've been waiting for you guys to watch that for the longest.
I've never seen an episode of Scooby-Doo. So I've never seen any of the movies, and that is not a lie. I just was never exposed to Scooby-Doo. And it was mainly on cable for people out here, and I didn't have cable growing up. Network. But we were talking beforehand. You did watch Scooby-Doo cartoons growing up.
Yeah, I did. I grew up on What's New Scooby-Doo. That was like the 2000s era Scooby-Doo song, or show. If you remember the song from that show, let us know in the comments below. But yeah, I've seen like the movies, like the Hex Girls, like the Witchy Sisters, and like a couple other animated ones from the 90s. And I have vague memories of this one as a kid. We're accessing memories here from our childhood, and I'm getting into it today, so I'm excited. Or at least my childhood. Oh, yeah. He's a brand new baby boy.
I'm a brand new baby boy, and the reason we're watching this is James Gunn's screenplay.
Yeah,
and it's all about James Gunn right now. So I figured, why not? Let's check this out. And apparently, people have grown very fond of it. I'm hoping I can still enjoy it in spite of not having some type of childhood nostalgia. So I'm gonna go in with like real fresh eyes, but I'm gonna analyze the crap out of it. Of course. And I'm gonna see if it's psychologically accurate to what these experiences for these adults would be like. So ladies and gentlemen, leave your thoughts down below. Do you appreciate these Scooby-Doo movies? What Scooby-Doo properties should I check out at some point, even if it's just on my own time? Let me know. Or maybe we'll become the Scooby-Doo channel.
Yeah.
How well this turns out.
Start making video essays.
That's how
Switch up entirely.
That's how it works, baby. You follow the algorithm. Anywho, another great place you can follow us is by becoming a Royal Reject over at our Patreon. Over there, you get the full-length reaction watch-along where you sync up with your own copy of Scooby-Doo. I now own this on my personal Prime Video account. Aaron, watch me purchase it. It's only $5. Great deal. And we also cover several things over there exclusively with highlights and watch-alongs included. It is an amazing way to support the channel, and especially in times of you never know what videos will be monetized or stay monetized, or we got a copyright strike right now, so it's kind of just all over the place. So thank you, Royal Rejects, for supporting us. And Royal Rejects get discounts at rejectnationshop.com, which is our righteous rejects. Get teas like Starbucks over here. There's Loki's Glorious Balloon. These are classics we have, but we got new teas in the works right now. Giving some breathers for it, but we got a couple in development that we're really excited to launch for you guys. Aaron, ready to journey into the I don't know, what's his land? Is there like a world thing?
Ruby Rand.
Ruby Rand?
Scooby Land.
Scooby Land? Is that what it's called?
He has like a speech impediment.
I know the voice, but is it a place called Scooby Land?
No, we're just gonna go on a mystery adventure.
Or does it take? Don't tell me. Let's find it.
Where are you? We got some
Work to do now.
Oh my God, they made a modern song for it?
Yeah, dude.
Like a 90s rap song?
It's the thing to do in the 2000s and 90s. I'm actually excited, man. I remember nothing about this movie.
The Wow-O Toy Factory.
The Case of Luna Ghost.
Oh, how fun.
Oh, that's a cool effect.
Guys, hurry it up! This ghost keeps grabbing. Ah! Fred, come in, Fred.
Oh, he's cool.
When the Luna ghost rounds the corner with
Sounds
Daphne,
just like Velma.
Shaggy and Scooby will pop out of the barrel.
Oh, I think I saw Scooby's tail.
Just remember my plan.
Like, chill out, Scooby-Doo. Stop shaking.
I love the costume.
Aw, Scooby.
Scooby-Doo, what are you doing, man?
Oh, he's cute.
Like there's a ghost right behind me, isn't there?
Oh. They do such a great job of making this feel like a live action cartoon.
Yeah, he actually felt believable.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a fun visual.
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no, Velma.
Oh, she almost got Gwen Stacy.
Yep.
Sorry, Velma.
The fact that her skirt stays like that is kind of impressive.
If James Gunn made this today, it wouldn't.
Nice. Nice, Shaggy. This is so ridiculous. I love it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Daphne, are you okay?
Oh, we're in Scooby's butt.
Over this damsel in distress nonsense.
Where's Shagster?
I like that they're letting it feel like a cartoon.
No, 100%.
Hey, Scoob, that was fun. Let's grab another skateboard and, like, do it again, huh?
Oh.
Oh, that's called the mystery van.
Mystery
Oh, shit.
Machine.
Shit.
Who the hell's driving the mystery machine?
What?
Pamela Anderson. What the hell?
This movie just got a lot better.
I didn't know she was in this.
Thank you so much for saving the factory.
Damn. Any comments for us?
This is a victory for any celebrity who wants to make a quality, ecologically friendly action figure.
What's the secret to be a success? Teamwork. I do a tremendous amount of teamwork.
I do a tremendous amount of teamwork.
I knew from the beginning
Did
there
nothing.
was never a
Some of my favorite comedy is like cocky idiots.
Is in fact...
Oh man, Smithers!
Smithers wanted revenge after you refused to go out with him. How could you, Pamela? I am a lover boy of George Clooney in proportions.
Fred, how was the ghost able to fly?
From him to Borat.
These balloons fill with a highly potent helium synthesis.
What a genius janitor.
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you meddling kids and you dumb dog.
Yeah, that's the classic saying.
Yeah, there's something akin to it that feels kind of like a Disney Channel original movie.
Huh.
Which I like.
They definitely did a good job of capturing the camp of the show.
Not our fault you always get kidnapped.
I do not always get kidnapped. You come with your own ransom note. Hey, my glasses! Who's helpless now?
Damn, that's so mean.
It seems to me we all play an important part in this group. I mean, we're just like a big, delicious banana split. Fred, you're the big banana. Daphne, you're the pastrami and bubblegum flavored ice cream. And Velma, you're the sweet and sour mustard sauce stick.
That's stupid.
You really put it in perspective for me. I quit.
What?
She feels undervalued.
You can't quit.
Fuck
I was
her.
gonna quit in like 2 seconds. And now everyone is gonna totally think that I copied off the smart girl.
Now, wait a minute. Maybe I quit.
You could be the center of attention.
Why?
I'm out of here.
Oh, what an interesting start to the movie.
Don't go. Come on, you guys, don't do this.
Huh, that's kind of clever. It gives it an emotional depth.
No, Scoob.
I'll bring them back together.
Friends don't quit.
Friends don't quit.
Oh, I like a theme. That's so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I'm saying
2 years later.
you can't have the positive heart feeling. It becomes one note and annoying unless you have
course.
someone a little bit of the pain to it. You know, gives depth to it, even if it's like not super deep.
The only thing I like better than an eggplant burger is a chocolate-covered eggplant burger.
Ew.
What are you on?
I'm looking for a Mr. Rogers and a Mr. Dew. The detectives?
Mr. Rogers and Mr. Do.
It's just we're not detectives anymore.
Well, no, I've been sent by my employer, Mr. Emil Montevarius, to invite you to his world-famous amusement park, Spooky Island.
Oh, Spooky Island. That sounds like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Montevarius would like you to solve a mystery. He'll pay you a fee of 10,000 American dollars.
Wow.
Materialism's not really our bag, man.
Provide with free airfare.
No thanks.
Is he like a stoner hippie kind of personality?
100%.
Yeah.
All you can eat.
That's why they eat the way they do.
All you can eat?
Okay, finally, because that wig was crazy. Had a regular haircut now.
Which hair's more accurate?
I guess technically the original one, because it was like they're based in the 70s.
How have you,
Been?
yes.
Great, great. I'm on the lecture circuit with my new book, Fred on Fred, The Many Faces of Me.
This guy.
And yourself?
I've been working at NASA, developing hydro-powered missile defenses.
Oh my
Velma.
God.
I'm on a journey of self-discovery.
NASA.
Charter service to Spooky Island will begin boarding momentarily.
Yeah, this feels like self-aware.
Yeah, no, definitely.
What the heck are you doing here? Isn't it obvious? We all received the same letter from one Emil Montevarius, the reclusive owner of Spooky Island. It's not fair.
Is Linda Cardellini?
I'm a black belt now. I've transformed my body into a dangerous weapon.
No, let's see it.
I guess we're like all going to Spooky Island, man.
Hey, where's Scooby?
Oh, God.
No one is stupid enough to believe that.
Who's the ugly old broad?
I wouldn't have agreed to come if I knew.
Like, wait, just think about it for 1 minute. Mystery Inc. reunites. We'll be a team again, just like the old days.
Come on, guys. Ooh.
Ruh-roh. Is that Isla Fisher?
Oh, you're right. I think you're right.
Would you mind me taking a seat there?
Oh, totally is. I didn't recognize her as a blonde.
That's Grandma. That's my grandma. Hi, Grandma. Like, no.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wow, I'm sorry. My allergies are... It's usually only dogs that do it.
Sweat sheets.
You know, it's probably just my grandma's perfume. Because I'm pretty sure Grandma wants to go back and visit with her old pal Velma. Right, Grandma? Okay.
Stop being a block. Don't be a dog block. Come on.
Come on.
Those sure do look like Scooby snacks.
I know they're for dogs. They're 100% vegetarian, and I love them.
Like me, too.
He's a vegetarian for sure.
I have never met another person who loves Scooby snacks.
Me neither.
I'm Mary Jane.
Like, that is my favorite name.
Really?
Scooby-Doo! And the rest of Mystery Inc. Oh, it's marvelous to see you out on top.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
All right, the second time this week.
Oh, Rowan Atkinson.
Oh!
Welcome.
Oh, thank goodness. I was afraid I was going to have to lug those all the way up to the hotel.
Ah, but that's what Spooky Island's all about. Realizing your worst fears.
Oh, is he the one in charge?
Montevarius, the owner of this amusement park.
You seem less
Spooky.
than we'd have guessed.
Oh,
Appearances can be deceiving.
oh, I can go... rawr, rawr.
So you're the one who brought us here.
No. No, what brought you here was your insatiable appetite for a juicy mystery.
And $10,000.
And I need you to fix Spooky Island.
What's the problem exactly?
I believe somebody is casting a spell on the students.
I mean, you're likely to attract that at a place called Spooky Island.
They look like sober, well-behaved college kids.
Precisely.
I don't like how straight that line is. It's a little spooky.
And they didn't before they came. They've changed. In other words, a magic spell.
Oh, yeah.
Are you tricking on me?
Brad, we've known each other since we were like 3.
Oh, God. Oh, my God.
What are you doing?
What the hell? Okay. Nothing weird about that.
What a weird plot.
I'm terrified. And the young people that come off that barge, the people I love the most, they're in danger.
The belligerent college drunks.
I'm gonna solve this one first.
Not before I solve it first.
Well done.
You guys are gonna look like total idiots when you're captured, and I'm the one saving you.
No. You guys got to learn to work together.
Teamwork makes the dream work, guys.
You haven't noticed anything
One
unusual
thing James God knows
since
how
you
to do.
started working here?
Found family.
Weirdos running around.
It's true.
This looks like the kind of thing Ja Rule would try to put together.
With his very reasonable and profitable business partners. Nothing sketch about it.
My name is Nuku Tauna, and this is my evil best pal, Zakos.
Oh my God.
The famous masked wrestler, Zakos.
What a wonderful physique.
He's a thoroughfare to the supernatural realm. For centuries,
They're repeating it. Oh, it's a cult. They're hypnotized.
antagonize these ancient beings by building a theme park here.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Being in the world.
And I assure you, while you party, they plot their revenge.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Whoa. Oh, that's an interesting effect. What the hell?
Do my friends frighten you?
They would, if it weren't for the holographic projectors. There, and there.
What a smart little one.
Hey, you gotta keep your hands off.
Got a bag of hamburgers here for you. Just walk into the dark, shadowy part of the forest where no one can see you.
Okay.
It's perfectly safe.
Should have learned French instead. But I say, you don't need to know what voulez-vous coucher avec moi means to love that song.
I think being good at Crane Machine is way cooler.
It's an inappropriate line of dialogue, man.
Sneaking some dirtiness into a kid's movie.
Nobody's ever given me a stuffed dismembered head before.
I'm really impressed with what Matthew Lillard is doing.
Yeah, no, he's really capturing. If you watch the cartoon, he's like Scooby to a T.
I've like seen enough like random clips of Shaggy, and it's just surprising how like more layered he's making him. There's more versatility, and he feels like a good adaptation for live action.
Yeah, Shaggy to a T. My bad, misspoke.
I'm looking for clues as to who's behind the strange behavior of the students.
Do yourself a favor and get off this island. Go home. And whatever you do, do not go into that spooky island castle.
You want me to go up to that castle?
There is a fun self-awareness about this. You're right.
And you knew I'd do the opposite of what you said. So you told me not to go to the castle, so I would go up to that castle where you set a trap to capture me.
Oh my God, no, he's a real guy.
Unless you knew I'd figure it out. So you told me not to go up to the castle, so I would think that you wanted me to go, so I wouldn't go, just like you didn't want me to. Huh? I'll find out what you're hiding in that castle.
Mental gymnastics.
What in the world?
White girls are crazy.
Hamburgers? Oh boy.
It's very 3D of you, Scooby. That nefarious look is hilarious.
Whoa.
What the hell?
Ew.
That's freaky.
Oh no, what the hell is that?
Oh God. It's all muscly and like weird suppressed ribcage area.
Get out of here, man. Whoa. These are some 90s looking monsters.
Yes, they are. Oh my God.
Oh.
It's been really nice.
Final Destination 3, baby.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Monster! Monster!
A monster?
Damn.
Oh, I guess I should go.
Mary Jane, no.
Shaggy, Scooby.
No pun intended. I appreciate that the movie's actually going for like a child horror spooky vibe.
Oh, totally.
That feels like I feel like a movie nowadays actually wouldn't go for that, or they go too dark. And this is not. This is a good balance.
Yeah, they're doing a good balance of making it accessibly spooky for kids, but also being self-aware for adults.
But there's a guy inside who follows you every time you turn around.
How many times has that actually happened?
12. We're not gonna do it.
Scooby? Would you do it for a Scooby snack? Here you go.
Right, you.
It's like their in-universe snack for dogs, but Scooby or Shaggy also eats them.
This place is like uber creepy.
The only thing missing is a mindless zombie.
Oh,
Right on cue.
Fred, get back. If anyone messes with me, I'll just open a can of 2,000-year-old Chinese whoop ass.
Velma!
Since we're all together, let's split up and look for more clues.
Of course.
Daphne, you and I.
Typical.
What?
I was always picked last for the team.
Velma and I will enter here through the exit there. And Shaggy and Scooby, do whatever you guys do.
Rock on, guys.
Wait, aren't they married?
In real life, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, huh, Scoob?
How was
It's
this
like
abandoned?
a medieval sizzler.
I feel like it's a trap.
It's an actual cool horror movie plot, like developing a theme park, horror island where there's actual some mystery going down.
Yeah,
I like the plot.
Don't worry about it, Fred. I know you. All you care about are swimsuit models.
No! Look, I'm a man of substance. Dorky chicks like you turn me on too. It's a compliment.
Oh, you're oblivious.
Ew. Creepy.
Oh, it looked at us.
We've broken the perspective.
Oh.
The director's really good at, hiding stuff with dresses and skirts and not letting them go up. Very good at that.
Putting them in situations where you're like, wait a minute.
Whoa!
Oh!
The Kung Fu, the Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Daphne, you're capable.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Jinkies, they're moving toward us.
Yeah, this supersedes whatever the attraction was before.
One of you has got to open a secret passageway.
Velma, this is a ride.
You got a better plan, Fred?
No, Fred, it's not a ride. Clearly, this is setup, man. How could a kid survive this ride?
What do we do? Do what we do, best Scoob.
I'm gonna die. Oh.
I like how they were attempting to give Daphne an arc here. I think that's fun. Giving like the prologue of the movie.
Whoa! Oh, no! Whoa, my man! Oh, my man!
Oh! Wow.
We're alive! That was weird.
Fred,
Why are they being tested like this?
are you all right?
Do they hook up in the cartoons?
I don't think
I
that's
feel
the
like it would
thing.
be Daphne and him, but
It
I
normally
like the
is.
switch.
Yeah, maybe some time removed. I feel like they're going for like, oh, she's been jealous of this whole time kind of thing.
Looks like some kind of school.
In a spooky castle ride?
We're training for summer.
Welcome to America. I am using the language English.
Okay.
You'll need to learn societal do's and don'ts. Interaction between young people is polite.
I will crush your bones into dust!
Okay.
Let's see how the situation should be handled.
No big whoop, dog.
It seems to be a brainwashing facility of some type. Wherever there's a brainwashing cult, there's always a power-hungry leader
Who's
behind it all.
playing? They're all good. They're all like really good. When I saw the trailers as a kid, I thought this would be the most annoying thing in the world. They're actually really good.
Were you wondering who's playing Velma?
Yeah, who's that?
Linda Cardellini. She's a Hawkeye's wife in.
That's all I need to know.
She's been in a bunch of stuff. Whoa, interesting. It's like a prophecy.
There's a bit of an Indiana Jones flair. Ah.
I don't see it for sure.
Swashbuckling, entering ancient.
Whoa!
Good stunt, girl. Woman.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, held her. He grabbed her hand for a split second. Okay, so they are an actual tribe on the island.
We think this is a brainwashing facility for an evil cult.
I got a plan. Ooh, what's
Blending.
this?
Sir,
Oh.
they found the demon
That's great.
For your sake, they better not have gone far. It is time.
You didn't have to pick him up like that.
Oh no.
Ah!
Shaggy!
Ah!
That was actually
the fart button. We're
Wherever you hide, yeah, you gotta face it, baby. Things go
2,000 songs, yeah.
It's the thing that would eventually become a checklist in Hollywood.
We have 3 suspects as to who's behind this evil hoodie. Nagu Tauna, Voodoo Man, who shrewdly tricked me into going to the castle.
And you. Me? All right, gang.
Why would you tell him? You suspect him.
I'm gonna get to work translating these inscriptions that Daphne found. I'll go research cults on the net.
Hell yeah.
All right, we're a team again, baby.
Girls get it done. It's doing a really good job. It's making me want to watch the cartoon.
Yeah, no, they've done a great job of capturing that tone with like an adult flourishes to it.
I'm not feeling left out, if that makes sense.
Your friends ditch you.
No, I always did the brain work.
What's this?
I believe it's called the Daemonitis.
Daemonitis? What's it for?
I think this describes a very old race of creatures.
Great hearing. He could hear it over the piano he's playing.
It looks like instructions to some sort of secret ritual. It is fascinating.
On the house. Nice sweater.
Is that voice a cameo?
Really focusing on a mystery reminds me of the old days.
A form of adventure.
We were...
Ashbach.
That was the best time of my life.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah, but every family has one nut.
Whoa, Scrappy's in this?
Scrappy, for the 1,000th time, there's no such thing as ghosts.
Sure there are. And when I find them, I'll give them a good dose of puppy
Oh, no.
Oh, God, he's peeing on me.
Oh, he's so cute, though.
The time has come that you appoint me your unquestioned
Why does he
leader.
talk so
Either
well?
that or I'm out of here. What's the idea?
Dang.
Oh, my God. Is this Scrappy's revenge or something?
Just left in the middle of
I'm as cute as a
nowhere.
Powerpuff Girl. I'll get my own TV show.
I'll get my own
TV show.
Oh, no. There's something in that drink. Something's in that drink.
Just alky, baby. Oh, wow.
Oh, Scooby. Oh, Scooby, what are you doing? Scooby, stop.
Scooby, chill.
This is the most embarrassing thing you've done since you decided to clean your beans at Don Knotts' Christmas party.
How many times? Now listen up. There is absolutely no such thing.
Whoa! Creepy.
That looks a little funky.
It's weird. The fact that the CGI is bad makes it scary. Makes it more unsettling.
Oh, God.
My glasses.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. There's
More?
multiple?
Find my glasses.
Is she that blind without them?
She is. It's like a trope of that character.
Nice mask.
Oh,
No.
my God. It looks so goofy. I love it.
Ah, no.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I know
he's
that
at the
line.
thing. Scooby in the back. Oh, the piano noise. So good. Oh, that's such classic Scooby-Doo. It's great.
Yeah, the creature looks like a dog. He's got dog face.
Save us from the evil curse.
Where's Scooby?
I don't know, but I hope he's okay.
Oh.
Way to go, buddy. Oh, are they setting up the hallway?
No, they're not.
Oh, so close.
And what are they? We need to follow them.
Say what?
So we can defeat the creatures and save Fred and Velma.
Well, that's sort of like my plan. We just get the heck out of here and let the creatures eat Fred and Velma.
Damn.
Fred and Velma always figured out everything. Now it's our turn, Shaggy. For the first time, they are the damsels in distress, not me.
Damn.
Help?
Timber.
I am enjoying this so much more than I expected to. So much more.
Okay, I'm calling for help. No. I got this. I don't got this.
But I think it's a little bit more than what I thought the opening scene, that's how they would be the whole movie.
Okay.
Reject Nation, I don't know about you, but money used to intimidate me. It definitely still intimidates me. Growing up, I'm sure you guys are the same thing too. Gotta start investing early. It'll pay off in the future. But no one actually taught me how. And by the time I realized I needed to start, I already felt like I was behind. And that's why I'm really grateful for today's sponsor, this company. I've already been using them since before we ever partnered with them. ACORNS! ACORNS is a financial wellness app that makes it easy to start saving and investing for your future. You don't need to be rich. Definitely don't. ACORNS lets you get started with the money you have right now, even if all you've got is spare change. You don't need to be an expert. ACORNS recommends a diverse portfolio that'll help you weather all the ups and downs of the market. And yes, to this day, I still use them. Watch that mighty oak grow. And that's what I love about it. It automates everything. Sometimes I forget that I'm still invested in ACORNS. And what I love is how it automates everything. Sometimes I actually forget that I still have the ACORNS thing going, and it's always nice to check up on it and be like, mighty oaks are growing. I don't have to think about it. Just link a card, and it starts putting my spare change to work. One of our team members here even used ACORNS to help them get out of a financial emergency. And when I heard that, that really hit home. So you can sign up now and join the over 14 million customers who already saved and invested over $25 billion with ACORNS. So you can head to acorns.com/rejects or download the app to get started. Because we're dealing with finances, it's important that I say, paid on client endorsement. Compensation provides incentive to positively promote ACORNS. Tier 1 compensation provided. Investing involves risk. ACORNS Advisor LLC and SEC registered investment advisor. View important disclosures at acorns.com/rejects. Thank you, ACORNS, for sponsoring this video and for helping the bank account look a little bit better.
We're on
Subverting
Spooky
it from
Island.
what the normal
friends
story would be.
Kidnapped.
Well, we do have a unit in the vicinity. Can you meet them at the pier?
Uh-huh.
All right, they'll be right there.
Oh.
Friends have been kidnapped.
Nefarious face. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, super creepy. Why did y'all sleep on the beach?
Why not?
Something messed up is happening.
They have hotel rooms?
Coast Guard here. Like, what happened to the shattered windows and the busted walls?
It's all repaired.
We still need to find Fred and Velma. I'll go this way.
And we'll go with you.
Red? Yo, the biatch was like, what?
No!
Oh, no.
And,
Been changed, body snatched.
keeping it real. Man, we got beats like it was the listeners on earth. You know what I'm saying, G? No.
Not Fred with the black scent. Uh-oh. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Get the dog.
That escalated quickly.
Scrappy has to be involved somehow.
Whoa, hello.
Damn, they are strong. He's possessed.
Maggie, run!
I know. Yikes.
No, run!
The way this movie goes from 0 to 100 is truly impressive. It's so wild.
Yeah, baby. No! Hop on.
There's something wrong with her eyes.
Like, hop on.
Yeah, I don't trust her either. Thumbs up. Oh no! Oh no! Jeez! Oh, what the hell? What the helly?
Oh,
what the heliante? Oh God!
There's something so nostalgic about just seeing sets.
Man, are you all right?
Just seeing
You were
on
great.
location shit.
So what do we do? Like, what are you doing, man?
Raggy, Larry Raiders are ready to rest.
Oh, now you're not scared?
Mary Jane is a man in a mask.
Scooby.
Dude, what are you doing, man?
Scooby effects just got a lot better for some reason.
Things get real.
You want a little piece of the shagster? Feel the pain. Okay.
Oh!
No, they got him.
Scooby!
I gotta save him. You stay here. I'll be right back.
No, Shaggy.
Oh, whoa.
It's too dangerous.
I've got to. He's like my best pal.
Go with the hole still open.
I could just watch Matthew Lillard for like the whole time. I think he's so good in this movie.
It's so entertaining. He just really slips into this role super well. Ooh, what the hell? What is that? Like, oh, what the freak?
Oh, their actual souls are in there.
That's creepy.
Thanks, Shaggy. Now let me go so I can return to my body.
That is so freaky.
Yeah, that era of like 80s, 90s of these kind of ghost movie rules.
Woo. You know where the hell that thing is out there.
Can't see.
Oh, wow. She's looking fine. What, vampires?
Boils? Oh, whoa.
Hey, buddy.
Shaggy.
You're a friggin' protoplasmic head.
But I'm still the best looking protoplasmic head here. I mean,
why not just save all of them, Shaggy?
Right.
Put me back, Shaggy. I'll figure a way out myself.
Like how?
I'll use my tongue as an oar and swim to the edge.
Sorry.
Daphne don't need no help.
What the?
No, you should have brought her to the sunlight.
Right. Kill the thing inside of her. Oh, interesting. Has like different textured colored skin.
Ah. So they need human bodies so they can like live throughout the day. They can actually escape.
But what are they doing here in the first place? Daphne, you okay?
Oh, it's not Daphne.
But I'm not Daphne.
Fred?
I couldn't get to my body. I didn't know where else to go. I panicked. It's not easy to steer when you're pure spirit.
Just change your pronoun now.
hey, I can look at myself naked.
You cannot acknowledge you
Get
have
your hands
breasts in a
off me.
kids movie.
Daphne? He planned this somehow, didn't he?
Push the envelope.
I stole this. I hope it helps.
The Damon-ritis.
Oh,
no.
Jeez.
Hey, I'm me again. Yippee for you.
Man, like, why am I wearing a dress?
Velma, what the heck's going on?
If my calculations are correct, due to the fragile nature of unstable protoplasm in the proximity of the Damon-ritis, I'm Fred again.
Oh, Daph, what's wrong with you?
I'm me.
I'm back.
Like me too.
Ooh, Fire Island. Now you gotta find your dog.
What are you doing?
It's important you get the right ingredients. See, the only way I can protect myself is by blessing this dead Arnuki beast.
Oh.
I got a feeling they're about to perform their evil Darkopolis ritual.
That's what the ancient text describes.
Hey, hold on, don't open it.
The leader needs to absorb a purely good soul to complete the ritual.
Now, they can't do the ritual without a pure human soul.
I didn't say human.
Scooby.
This makes a lot more sense now.
Mm-hmm.
So if the person behind all this needs Scooby-Doo, then that person is the one who brought Scooby here.
He is.
Dun dun dun.
How are you, my
Scuba.
friend? Sit down, please. Maybe one.
I would like you to be a sacrifice.
Sacrifice? I'm gonna eat myself a Scooby snack, and I'm gonna save my best pal.
Velmster.
Come on, guys.
Oh, you think I'm gonna fall for
Friends
that?
don't leave each other, guys. We work together. We're a team.
Trying to make me feel like part of the gang.
Yeah. You are part of the gang, girl.
We could make a plan. What can I do?
Yeah, you can.
The only thing I'm good for is getting caught.
You never let that stop you before. And if that's not a true hero, then I don't know what is.
Oh my God, you're becoming the leader of the gang.
Let's get jinky with it.
Let's get jinky with it.
We use the pulleys to tip over the vat. The light will refract off the skull.
The creatures will explode. I'll find Scoob, and we will have saved the world.
I know I'm not supposed to question stuff, but where did they get this equipment?
Oh, they stay strapped, always. Any situation, even if they're not going to be with each other and they don't know.
We're here to save you.
Shaggy, faster.
Or maybe we missed something, and the comments will tell you.
Wait.
No!
Oh, Jesus.
This plan has gone awry.
Oh, I know that hurt.
Quick, hide the Damonitis.
Shaggy, you could have saved everybody.
Another Scooby snack?
Okay. Scooby-Doo.
I found you.
That's pretty easy movement.
What in the Doctor Strange?
Oh, man.
We are.
And now, behold the sacrifice.
Thank you. Thank you. Psst. Raggy? Let's run for it. We gotta get out of here. I'm a sacrifice. Dude, that's not a good thing, Scoob. Who's your best buddy? Raggy. That's right. And who's my best buddy?
Oh,
Scooby-Doo. That's right, Scoob.
Eyes.
So let's do what we do best. Let's run out of here, screaming in fear, like a couple of lunatics, okay? Okay.
Oh.
Let's make it 5. 1,
So sweet.
2.
No!
The extraction has begun.
Aw.
The moment is at hand. Through the Damonitis, I shall absorb the energy source.
No, not the Eye of Agamotto.
And now, to complete the
Doctor Strange beam.
I shall absorb
Give Scooby
the
back.
pure one.
Scoob.
I feel like this could kill you, man.
Nobody absorbs my pal.
Uh-oh. Oh, he like murdered him or something. Something's gone wrong. Just seems in control of what he's doing right now.
Look at me.
There he is.
Hey, look, Velms.
Oh, what the hell?
Man in a mask.
Oh, who is it? Scrappy?
Oh, God. What is this with a slowed frame rate?
I'll absorb.
It is.
I'm outsmarted.
Scrappy-Doo.
Correction. The new improved Scrappy.
Oh, what the hell?
Have absorbed enough energy to rule the world.
What the hell?
What have you done?
Oh, God.
Brought
This is
you
creepy as
here,
hell.
puny, pathetic mystery ink.
Don't skip leg day, Scrappy.
All I need to complete my
freak? This is
transformation
horrible.
is
Scooby-Doo. Won't you mean Melvin Doo? Seize them!
This is so freaky.
You guys are acting like you were aware you were working for a puppy. No one's questioning what they're looking at right now.
I think this is normal in their world.
Where are you?
Interesting.
Are they gonna have time to do the hallway bit?
I don't think they're gonna do the hallway bed, dude.
Buffy.
There's that action she was talking about at the beginning.
Gotta tip over the protoplasm vat.
How?
The pincer. Come on.
Prinze has got his groove on.
Yo, he is really good with that.
Okay.
Ooh, ow.
Yeah.
On conquered.
Nose hairs. Oof. Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm back here, you lazy beatnik!
Oh, God.
Crud! Roll the show!
Man, yeah!
Oh, no. That's not Mary Jane, bro.
Scrappy, down! Sit! Back, Scrappy!
It's a pretty cool effect. Oh my God, Bane.
Let's finish this, puppy! Now!
Not this time.
I love the slowed frame rate. It's so funny.
Nice work.
Dang, girl.
Finish him off, crotch kitten.
Now who's the damsel in distress? Me?
Nice.
Oh, wow.
That's badass.
Daphne saved the day.
The souls are free.
Was Mary Jane ever actually Mary Jane this whole time?
She has to be. She flew over here.
Huh? Like, dude, what? You're a bad...
You're deflating him.
Well, instead of a human in a weird spooky suit, it was a dog in a human suit.
Yeah.
You know?
Subversion, baby.
Put him up, you mangy mutt. Oh, is that all you got?
Well, that's really weird. Right?
It did look really like it barely touched him and just went flying.
It's like such flat texture. MJ?
Oh, the real one.
Oh.
2 years ago, that little pest turns up at a casting session for our evil elves. The next thing I know, I'm stuck in a hole, and he's cavorting about in a mechanical version of me.
I'll say the makeup on the beard and the hair looks really good.
Yeah. The best effect in the movie.
I love you, Raggy.
Aw, no buddy.
Hey.
Okay.
You saved my life.
They were actually.
No
her accent slipped.
Oh.
Yeah, like him, girl.
Police. Scram! Hide the drugs!
Everybody scatter.
The gang's back.
Gang's back at it again after 2 years.
Full circle.
Fred, can you tell us how you solved the case?
Well, it all started when I was giving a speech on my new book, and
Learn to be selfless.
I
Give
really
that
think
girl the
film's
credit. Give the rest of them the
should take it
credit.
from here.
Yeah,
Nice.
growth, baby.
We've discovered that the real villain behind this mystery is in fact Scrappy Cornelius Doo.
I would have gotten away with it, too, if not for your meddling son of...
Ooh.
Whatever the case, Mr. Ink will be there. Solving mysteries, man.
Righting wrongs, looking for clues, and kicking butt.
How do they make money?
Through good willpower, through goodwill, faith, and a lot of endorsements.
Someone's got to fund these assignments.
They're Mr. Incorporated. Somebody hires them to do cases.
Spooky Island finally came through with its all-you-can-eat deal. And there's nobody I'd rather gorge myself with than you.
Screenplay James Gunn.
Why don't you put your mouth where your mouth is? Okay.
Ah!
Oh, Jesus, Scooby.
Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Ew. That's steaming.
Like how that tastes, man.
Delicious.
Well, garçon, let's get 2 more.
Oh my God, y'all are wild.
1, 2, 3.
Awesome. That was cool.
Wow.
They didn't do the hallway thing.
They didn't, not once.
Well, there's a part 2. They should do it in that one, right?
Yeah. Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed. Yeah.
Okay, Prime Video just booted us out, so I have no idea if there's a post-credit scene or not.
I doubt it. I can look it up, though.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we just watched Scooby-Doo.
Scooby-Doo.
And how you saw these highlights was thanks to the fine team, the production of Prepper. Thank you for editing this down. If you guys are looking for some editors beyond just reactions, they're really great editors, so go ahead, check them out. Wonderful company. Been working with them for years. They're an extension of the RR Nation. Also, please leave a like on this video. That would be very helpful. Subscribe and click that bell, because, hey, we might cover Scooby-Dooby-Doo too. Why?
That bell.
Very good, Aaron.
Yes.
Very, very good.
Claps, claps, claps.
Listen. We'd love to support our Royal Rejects.
We do.
We have some questions here that we put out on our Patreon exclusively, saying, hey, we let the patrons know our shooting schedule, and people submit questions. And I saw we got a few.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure there's no, like, overlap when we're, talking. I don't want to review it and then, oh, man, we already brought that thing up. I don't know. I haven't read any of these questions yet. So
Not a single one.
Let's see here. Aaron, please do the honors. It is Scuffle Girl Oswald. Oh, they think John was in this video. That was an incorrect thing. Oh, God, this is going to be terrible. People are going to be so disappointed.
Oh, my gosh.
Read the first question, please. Can you see that enough? Is it going to be bigger for you? Tell me what you need. Tell me what you need.
Okay. We love you. Thank you. How do you guys feel about the tone they went for? Because apparently it wasn't originally intended to be family friendly. James Gunn's original script was much more adult, including Shaggy being an actual stoner, Velma and Daphne having a relationship. There were even a kissing scene between Velma and Daphne that was cut from the final movie.
Whoa.
Wow. And much more violent and scary.
Whoa. Wild.
However, it was edited down to be family-friendly PG rating. Gunn also claims there exists a rated R cut. What? And there were many of the female cast members' cleavage that had to be removed via CG.
Wow.
Also, just wanted to say that you guys and every single one of the Real Rejects are awesome. Love ya. Jesse from Texas, thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the question. Wow. That is interesting. I was unaware of that entirely.
It doesn't feel chopped down.
No.
It doesn't feel re-edited. We made a couple of jokes during it. I did have the thought of this feels I've seen other stuff where James Gunn like produced it or wrote it but didn't direct it. And this felt the most like not a James Gunn screenplay.
For sure.
Even though he's the solely credited screenwriter, and he's also a story by credit. And what often happens in these movies, especially with the solely credited screenplay writer in films, is like they care so much about protecting like final cut or final say, or sometimes writers become producers so they can protect this. Is a lot of times there's other writers that get brought on board to like rewrite, chop it up, sometimes several, and they're not credited. But then the person who gets the spotlight or the blame, depending on how it turns out, for the screenplay is the one credited writer.
Wow.
Because
ghostwriters.
It didn't feel like a James Gunn script, other than some little touches of like found family, the team infusing that I thought was smart. And then we were saying like, there seemed like there was more adult stuff that they kind of trimmed down a little bit. Like, the director's kind of masking some stuff. At one point, saw a couple people in a bikini. The Shaggy thing. I asked that when we were watching the scene on them in the bus. Like, wait, is Shaggy supposed to be a stoner?
Yeah, you see the smoke coming out of the van.
Yeah,
and the Mary Jane joke. Oh, like, wow, that's my favorite name. I feel like that's a James Gunn flourish.
I don't know how I totally missed that. I thought it was just so funny how he reacted to that comment today. I didn't even catch. Oh man, I totally missed that. I'm so stupid.
I thought you were laughing.
I am the worst pro smoker in the world. Couldn't even pick up. That's what happens with the Mary Jane. It affects your cognitive function sometimes. Kissing scenes between Velma and Daphne. That's crazy because I don't see jack about that.
They didn't even set that up at all.
There's not a single eye. In fact, the confusing part was it seemed like they were setting up Velma and Fred the whole time.
Yeah, like she was jealous. Like she wanted that Freddie action. But now they just did a complete 180 and just made Daphne and Freddie do a thing. I guess at the end, I was like, oh, seems like out of nowhere. But all right, even though like canonically or traditionally those two are together, and it's usually in some iterations it's Velma and Shaggy that hook up. But yeah, that's definitely interesting. I did not see any of those kind of potential outcomes or plot lines in this one, but you know what, James Gunn is full circle. He's back at Warner Brothers. He's the head of DC. Let's get the rated R James Gunn cut of this movie. I would love to see that.
That is pretty wild because it seemed very intentional in its execution.
Yeah.
It seemed like and you're someone who watched Scooby-Doo growing up, so it seemed like to you that they were capturing the tone. We made comments during it of, I could see how there's an actual like horror movie here.
Yeah. As it was happening, the only thing I was kind of remembering why I didn't comment on it when you said it was like Scrappy-Doo has like he's like the villain, the antagonist of the movie. But I didn't remember exactly how like they went about it, but I do know that in the show he's actually a good guy and he's Scooby's little cousin.
Oh, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Well, damn, thanks for all those fun facts. That is really telling. Shit, that is surprising. I'm just so surprised by how it felt like smooth as the part of and clunky in charming ways, not clunky and like something's off here about the editing and execution or the reshoots.
I think there's some funny editing choices, like when the frame rate would slow down randomly in the third act. I thought that was kind of fun.
But it didn't feel like something to hide or fix something. It seemed like it was it seemed like a choice.
From what they've said that it was, you would have no idea that something was altered in such a major way. But yeah, I wonder what the original runtime was, because this was like under an hour and a half, which I did not realize was that short.
Damn, that's crazy. I don't know if James Gunn wrote the second one, and I don't know. I'm curious, like the actors all signed on for this one, and they I know at least, I'd say all of them were pretty well known, right, at the time.
I think this is what put them on the map. Well, I mean, some of them, I guess, for different things.
I think
right?
Freddie Prinze and Sarah Michelle. I think Freddie Prinze and Sarah Michelle Gellar were already pretty popular, and Matthew Lillard was in Scream.
Right. I don't know what Linda Cardellini was in.
Yeah, I don't know who she is.
But this is the main thing I know them from is my childhood. But yeah, I guess Buffy and then Scream. So that makes sense.
I mean, Freddie Prinze Jr. was like a heartthrob. He did a lot of like rom-coms and shit. And I'm not familiar with a lot of his movies, but I know he was like a sensation in the 90s.
Oh, yeah. I haven't seen a single one of his other movies.
But dang, thanks for letting us know that. Okay, so we got another one here from Thomas Doherty. Do you think the movie honors the characters many of us grew up enjoying? Yes, I do. And how did you feel about the casting? I thought it was spot on. I think they nailed the casting, but I think they gave Freddie a slight disservice to them seemingly less intelligent as he was in the cartoon. Well, Aaron, your thoughts first, please.
Yeah, I think Freddie was more competent in the show, from what I remember. He was actually like the leader of the group. They really leaned into the dumbness and the obliviousness of Fred in this film. But I do think they did a really great job with Matthew Lillard as Shaggy and Linda Cardellini as Velma. She really behaved and sounded just like how she did in the cartoon. So I think that was phenomenal. I think
Sarah Michelle Gellar?
Sarah Michelle Gellar. She also did a really good job with the arc that they gave her through, like kind of coming into her agency and being able to fend for herself and save herself. So I thought that stuff was really fun. But yeah, I think everyone was pretty well cast, and even Matthew Lillard, he went on to voice Scooby or voice Shaggy in other films after this, like animated stuff.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
He is the definitive Shaggy, live action and animated now.
Okay, cool. Well, honestly, like I've of course seen, clips and tidbits and moments, references, whatever, to know like some trope stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know some of the personality of Shaggy. I would say the most. I honestly couldn't tell you diddly squat about from any memory experience about the other three.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know like what roles they've really played or what made them unique, other than there's 2 guys and 2 women. Like I didn't know what it was. But this movie, I love the clarity of it. At one point, I said I didn't feel left out, meaning it didn't feel like I need to know Scooby-Doo in order to enjoy or understand the experience. In fact, it was making me interested in experiencing the cartoon now, which is a very big compliment to the journey of the film. And I remember seeing the trailer. I don't remember the trailer. I remember the emotion I had associated with watching the trailer. And that emotion was, this looks incredibly annoying. And that's why I never watched it, because it just looked like a chore to watch. Even as a young person, I had no interest in seeing this movie. And I thought that what they did with it's really easy for an adaptation of a cartoon to like try to be so much the cartoon, and you end up being very one note. And I love that they brought, like it's not the deepest film, obviously, but they brought nuance to each one of the characters. It helps with some of the setup of the writing, but I think there's like great beats and pauses and shades when it comes to Shaggy and Matthew Lillard, like you pointed out when we were watching. Whoever he was interacting with, who played Scooby, or whatever he was interacting with, he did a great job, because so much of what makes that dynamic believable is the way he's responding, right? Because Scooby-Doo's like the most one-note character out of the 5. And even like the little subtle arcs that they gave with Fred, of him being the dummy, cocky guy who's very self-absorbed, and he learns to give the spotlight away to someone who feels the most left out and take the lead on this big thing they conquered, with Daphne being, someone who is just a person who's caught and becomes like self-reliant, and then becoming like a whole team by the end. And Velma I thought was like cool. I thought she was, I'm personally like more attracted and drawn to like that kind of character than I am a Daphne, just because I like the hot nerd.
Yeah.
the intelligence. The intelligence does a lot for me. Yeah. I thought she was really cool. I really loved watching her. Like Shaggy was the first one that caught my eye as, this guy's doing a really great job. But as the movie went, I was like, they're all so good in this.
Yeah, no, they really defined Scooby-Doo for a generation and kind of reinvigorated people's interest in that property. And I think it spawned or helped spawn other TV shows animated after this one, like What's New Scooby-Doo, classic one I grew up with, that theme song, if you know, you know. But yeah, I think they did a really good job at portraying them, and I really believe their team dynamic.
Awesome. Aaron, please, the next one.
How do you guys feel about the villains?
Say their name, my God.
Oh my God. Game Night J14. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and thank you for your question. How do you guys feel about the villains actually being supernatural in this movie, when the villains in the series were usually just a man in a mask? So that's usually like the trope, how it was at the beginning of the movie. They demasked them. I thought it was interesting. It was definitely a subversion for what we're accustomed to with Scooby-Doo. I know you don't really have a frame of reference to kind of go off of, but other than obviously the opening scene. But yeah, how was that for you, seeing them?
So Scooby-Doo gang are normally like paranormal investigators or something to disprove. They end up disproving that it's not actually something paranormal. That's normally where they land.
Exactly.
I think for a movie, I prefer. I guess they were trying to do the best of both worlds by having Scrappy be a person in disguise as a human. So to still give that quality.
A version of it, a subversion of that trope, yeah.
But I kind of like more of the Indiana Jones approach, where they think it's just like bullshit mythology, and then by the time they get to the end, they're like, "Oh, actually, no, this is real." I feel like I would be a little disappointed as a viewer. Again, this is my real I don't consider whatever that one was from a few years ago, because so many people have told me that's not like a great depiction of what Scooby-Doo really feels like. and it was more of like a superhero movie from what I really don't remember the plot or what happens in it. I just remember like not enjoying it too much. Okay. But yeah, I think the way this ends is what I personally wanted. Was it to actually be something supernatural?
Yeah, it was really goofy, and they kind of I don't want to say jumped the shark, but they definitely took it a different direction than you're accustomed to if you watched the animated show. But we've seen supernatural stuff with Scooby-Doo before, but to this degree, making Scrappy the straight up villain was something I don't believe had been done prior to this movie. And I don't think it's been done since, to my recollection. But if you guys know otherwise, please let us know in the comments.
That's what they do. They ruin legacy characters in Hollywood, man.
Damn them.
They ruin Scrappy.
Changing what we love, trying to bastardize our childhoods. No, but I think that it was fun. I feel like the ways in which they changed it were very goofy, but not offensive to me in any way, as far as like this is portraying the soul of what Scooby-Doo's about. They did still have an investigative aspect to this movie that kind of brought them all together. They are Mystery Incorporated. They did solve a mystery, and they did all feel like themselves. So I would say that yeah, this is a worthy successor of the legacy of Scooby-Doo, even if it is an alternate universe version of how we expect events to go down. They did a really fun job, and yeah, it didn't bother me. I thought it was interesting contrast to have them actually fight demon soul things. It was weird, but it was cool.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, thank you, Game Night. Duke Suave. Oh, great. I wasn't expecting this banger. Shout out to Jaron. Oh, yeah, that's what I love to hear. Love to hear it. Love that.
That's me and
I love how this wasn't. Yeah, I know. I picked up on that. I love it. I love it. Shout out to you two. Glad you guys are here. And I'm glad the wrong name was put out on the Patreon post. That makes me really happy. I'm glad.
Garen? Would that be yours? Garen?
I'm not sure a damn name with anyone of you. It's Greg and the rest of you.
Solo act, baby.
How did y'all like the performances? We have elaborated on that. And who was the MVP for you all? I was originally, I would still say Shaggy. I think Matthew Lillard probably had the most challenging job because of the personality traits I've seen. He's the most cartoony, and he had the biggest liability of potentially being like the most annoying or the most unbelievable. And he really found like a great medium. Yeah.
Yeah, Shaggy and Scooby are the heart of the Scooby-Doo franchise, and for them to cast somebody that not only captures the soul and energy of Shaggy, but to have that guy be someone who works so well with a CGI dog who isn't actually there, I think that really captures the soul of what this whole franchise is about. But also, I think he's my MVP, but the most surprising underdog of the story, ironically, is actually Linda Cardellini as Velma. I think she did a really great job.
Fully agree.
Yeah, she was unexpectedly good, and that was something that my childhood brain did not really remember. But yeah, just her as an actress, her capturing that energy and capturing that voice, yeah, super. I would say that
she's probably the most relatable.
For sure, definitely. I feel overlooked, underlooked, undervalued.
Yeah. I can read Abenstein Arts.
Abenstein Arts with thank you so much. We appreciate you for the question.
Oh, you remember? You remember to thank me.
I did. You're super duper, dog. With Scooby-Doo being adapted into live action, what other cartoon shows should be adapted into live action? And should there be a crossover? And what would it be about? That's a great question.
What other cartoon should be adapted into live action?
Yeah.
That's really hard. I think Kim Possible would be a really good one because I feel like that's actually doable. Did they do that?
They did that a couple times, yeah.
A movie?
Yeah.
They did a live action movie?
They did. It was on Disney Channel.
Is it good?
I don't think so.
That's terrible. That's too bad.
You can tell us though. I think I saw it once when it came out. I think they did 2 of them, but I don't really remember.
Oh my god, I had no idea.
Oh yeah, I want a live action Danny Phantom cartoon. I think that'd be really fun. So Danny, do you know Danny Phantom? So Danny Phantom was a Nickelodeon show. It's about this high school kid whose parents were ghost hunters, and then he accidentally accidentally gets sucked into the ghost machine and then becomes half man, half ghost, and he fights ghosts.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's like a ghost superhero.
Weird.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
It's super cool. And I would want that to cross over. It would never happen, but with Jake Long, American Dragon. So that was like the Asian guy and his family on Disney Channel. And instead of turning into a ghost, he turns into a dragon because his family are also dragons. So I want the ghost superhero and the dragon superhero to team up. But one's on Nickelodeon and one's on Disney Channel, so it'll never happen. But that's my dream. It's my childhood dream. Also, Ben 10 to cross over with the Teen Titans. Ben 10 was a little alien. He was like a little boy with an alien watch, and he had different aliens in his watch, and he can turn into different aliens with different powers.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
I know that franchise is huge.
It's a big franchise.
Yeah, I didn't really grow up with too many cartoons that were like outside of like comic book cartoons, you know, like Superman and Batman and X-Men and Spider-Man. Like I didn't really watch too many cartoons outside of that.
What about
I watched like Max Steel, which they attempted a movie for. I watched
I didn't know that. I remember Max Steel vaguely.
Yeah, there's
Did you watch the Flintstones movie?
No, I haven't seen Flintstones. I didn't watch any Flintstones growing up either.
There's parts of this movie that I've the back of my mind, the recesses of my memory. There's a Rocky and Bullwinkle movie.
Yeah.
I vaguely remember that existing, but I don't remember any other details about it.
Yeah, De Niro's in that, I believe.
Is he really?
I think so. I think if I'm thinking of the right movie.
God. I kind of want to watch that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I
Do you
think
guys
they
want us to watch the Rocky and Bullwinkle movie?
It would be cool if they were able to successfully pull off a proper live action adaptation of Powerpuff Girls and not whatever the CW was attempting.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool. No, that's one I watched. I love Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it would play on ABC, Channel 7 out here in LA.
Really?
Yeah, because it was mainly on cable, and then they moved it to some network television. I loved it. I love Powerpuff Girls. I thought it was a great show.
Did you like Saturday morning cartoons? There was like a ton of them on there. Like, I don't know, like 90s Spider-Man was on there.
The Men in Black show.
The Men in Black show. Yo, I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Used to access a part of my memory.
I'm not sure, but these are good picks.
Yeah.
And we got last one here. Kev B. Thank you, Kev. All right. Imagine you get sucked into the movie and have to take the place of one of the Mystery Inc. crew. Who are you swapping with, and what's your probably ridiculous plan for cracking the spooky island case? Well, for sure, I'm swapping with Shaggy. He is the one I can absolutely be. And extra credit if your strategy involves Scooby snacks, a wild disguise, or running away from monsters in the most over-the-top way possible. Okay. What's your probably ridiculous plan for cracking the spooky island case? I feel like if I was able to actually, be the R-rated version of James Gunn and be like a total pothead, I think it would lend itself to a lot of creativity. I would have to probably be Scooby snacking because the appetite would be going up constantly.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the paranoia would help because I get really paranoid whenever I partake. And I think the paranoia would make it easy to keep the suspicion eyes going. And, from running away from the monsters, I probably wouldn't want to run if I'm right, and I'd probably call an Uber, take me to some other side of the island.
Like, nah, I'm done, dude. I don't want any part of this. I feel like Shaggy's the most fun character to be.
Of course he is.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be Scooby. Then no. But all the other ones, yeah, Daphne would be fine. It would be fun. I feel like Velma's the most competent out of all of them, so I feel like she would solve it pretty efficiently if it wasn't for everyone else that's part of the team. I think that one thing I would like to see more of is like showing the different strengths of why these all need each other. Like what is Fred good at that Velma's not good at, and vice versa with all the other people. Because I feel like if Velma was just cracking the case, this would have been solved in like a day.
Yeah.
But if I were Shaggy, for fun's sake, I'm gonna say I'm Fred. I'm gonna try to charm my way through the residents of the island. And then disguise myself as one of the employees of the island, and then get to the bottom of it. I would bribe. I would steal. I would.
If you're Fred, you could just sleep with every woman and get the answer.
I would sleep my way to the top and solve it
in
12 hours.
Yeah, man, you could totally sleep your way to the top if you're Fred.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dance and sleep my way to the top. That's how you solve mysteries, baby.
Yeah.
With sexual seduction.
Well, thank you, Royal Rejects, for submitting these questions. And I feel like we covered a lot of what we would probably want to talk about.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Yeah, and anything to talk about the characters. I like that the mystery actually wasn't solvable. I'd like to cap off some final thoughts. And yeah, I mean, like some of the CGI is like not good, but I'm less peeved because of the genre and who it's aiming for in here. And it actually lends itself to a bit of a charming thing to it. I think the one thing that dates the experience is the soundtrack choices, which feels very like movie marketing type of like studio thing to implement, because WMG they have like a music label companies they can infuse to appeal. And yeah, I guess like knowing the fact that there was an R-rated version, I would like a more adult version. That would be a fun thing to experience. And I've heard like the outcry of like Velma being gay in like the HBO show or the Max show or whatever, something like that.
Oh, the Minnie Kaling one. Yeah, I never checked that one out. But
James Gunn was attempting it before, way back when.
Yeah. Pioneer, baby.
But there's nothing really like, I'm sure this movie's critically panned. But
For sure.
with the expectations that I had going in, and it opened my mind up to wanting to experience more Scooby-Doo. Didn't feel left out. I really appreciated the performances. It was funny. It was a really funny movie. I think in the last like 20 to 30 minutes, there are parts that kind of like drag a little bit. some parts that where it's like it would be nice if there was a bit of actual stakes. I think, you know, where you could feel some type of like sense of not like intensity, but some type of sense of danger for the characters. I think that would have helped push this forward a little bit more in to make that last 20, 30 minutes not feel at all have sections that drag. Not the whole thing dragged, but certain sections did. Then I think it would have like helped elevate some of the experience. But the crew had chemistry. It didn't feel like a chopped down experience. I had a lot of fun. Yeah, so it actually surpassed my very low expectations. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've not seen this movie since I was a wee lad. It came out in 2002. And I had a really good time with it. I had a lot of fun. It's one of those movies that if you're just going into it with the intention of having fun, not taking it seriously, as trying to be this like piece of media that's going to change your life, I think there's a lot of fun to be had. I think it's an easy movie to pick apart if you really wanted to, but that's not what we're here. We're here to hang out with the mystery gang, have a little Scooby snack, you know, make a little love, get down tonight. And I feel like we definitely did that. I think, you know, this movie might be, it's one of those movies I feel like it's optimally enjoyed as either A, a child, or B, under specific circumstances involving some vegetables. But, you know, for not being either of those camps right now, I think I had a really great time, all things considered. Yeah.
Fully agree, man. Fully agree. What did you guys think? Leave your comments down below. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey. Maybe we'll cover Scooby-Doo too. We'll let you know. You'll find out. The Royal Rejects will find out first. Thank you guys for submitting your questions. All right, Reject Nation. We'll see you guys soon. Take care.